board. It's a question about Resolution 4 and timeframes, and we talked about a carbon budget based on 2 degrees warming. And I just wanted to ask whether that's overly optimistic. It's looking increasingly unrealistic that we will keep to 2 degrees. And do we need to be more realistic about that and accept a worse outcome? And it goes to the issue of stranded assets as well. Stranded assets might be a problem we dearly wish to have, but we won't get the regulatory tightening that is going to make that happen.
Well, when you look at the 2 degrees, we're looking at aggregates, what's happening globally. If we believe, and that's how our belief system is based on, so that we're developing all the policies around that. But if we really believe that's going to be 6 degrees, that's a different consequence. But we've got to believe that government actions, regulators, and things that are being done around by companies, individuals, different states within different countries will keep it, and their aim is to keep it at 2%. 2 degrees warming. So in aggregate, I think we should work towards the 2 degrees as part of that policy framework. To go 6, it's just a guess.
It doesn't really matter, I think. I think it doesn't really matter whether the 2 degrees is a high degree of political probability or a relatively low degree. What matters is that you accept that it will be tough to get there, and therefore a fair bit has to change to get there. That's what will drive our thinking, that we believe that an effort will be made, either gradually over time or suddenly in a rush, some years down the track, to actually get to there or somewhere near that target. So the precise number, I think, is far less important than believing, for example, that there is virtually no chance of warming. If you believe that, then I think we wouldn't be here.
Can I just add to that? I think that's exactly what 4 and 5, when you read them together, suggests that our best guess is that there will still be a focus on reducing carbon emissions rather than just abating the impact of warming. So that's what 4 and 5 together mean. We might be wrong about that. That's really the bet that we're taking. So we're not sceptics about human-induced climate change, and we're taking a bet that the likely direction of regulatory reform, global regulatory reform, is a reduction in emissions.